Welcome to the School of Computing and Mathematics at Charles Sturt University. We are proud of providing IT and maths education in Australia and overseas. According to a recent survey, the school is the largest provider of postgraduate IT education in Australia. The school has multiple campuses located in Albury, Bathurst and Wagga Wagga, New South Wales, Australia. We also have study centres in Sydney and Melbourne and partner institutions in Hong Kong and Korea. You can study undergraduate or postgraduate by distance education, on campus, onshore or offshore, full-time or part-time, which you can change in most courses as your needs change. The members of the school are actively engaged in developing up-to-date online courses that make full use of the communication facilities of the internet. Choosing on campus means that your study environment will be safe and relaxed in a large regional New South Wales city location with all the advantages of a country lifestyle while still being close to Sydney, Melbourne and Canberra. You will be taught in relatively small classes by a group of dedicated lecturing staff who take a personal interest in their students. CSU campuses all have state-of-the-art computing facilities. Wagga Wagga campus has a network engineering lab equipped with Cisco networking devices and a project room that is solely dedicated to teaching and research in information technology field. People with extensive industry experience find CSU's professional level courses run in conjunction with partners such as Microsoft, Cisco, IBM, Novell and EMC just what they are looking for. Many of our graduates are employed in fields such as software development, business analysis, mobile applications development, ICT consulting, data mining, systems integration, network management, online systems development, digital forensics, technical architecture, and information security.
The School of Computing and Mathematics at CSU is one of the largest in Australia.
The other students at CSU are great. They're really down-to-earth people and we all get on really well. You meet new people every day and develop new friendships.
I like teaching at CSU because it gives me the challenge of working with regional students, and that's why I chose to come to Australia in the first place.
The things they learn at CSU are going to keep them in good stead in the decades ahead.
We've got officially to do a course review every 5 years. And that course review brings in people from the industry as well as from education institutions. We create subjects, if you like, we create courses to match new technology that aren't currently in our courses.
I learned about project management, systems analysis, the network engineering side of it.
Learning and preventing of hackers coming into your system.
And learning behind the scenes of other networking and programming.
We tailored our courses for the different needs of the different people. For example, if you graduate from TAFE, we have courses just articulated with the TAFE.
We've recently launched a new specialisation in digital forensics, and that was brought about mainly from industry demand. So we're in constant contact with the needs of industry. That's one of the real strengths of the School of Computing and Maths.
Students are learning how to learn a technology rather than becoming an expert just in one technology.
The study options we have are internal mode, where we have face-to-face lectures and tutorials, and distance mode, whether you're international, whether you're an onshore student.
One of the real benefits of distance education is that students can continue their working life, continue their family life, and still be a member of the university and still progress towards their study goals. And I think we take great pride and great care in actually making sure that students feel like they're part of the overall university experience, even though they're in distance education mode.
We've got a dedicated internet site for every subject, and that internet site has a forum, for example, where students can communicate with each other and with their lecturer. They can see interactively their marks as soon as they're available. They can send email messages to each other. They can share online resources.
The real value in the program is that students are getting the underlying foundational IT knowledge as well as hands-on experience with specific technologies. I really like the interaction with the students and the enthusiasm of the students. I think one of the great things about IT is that we're constantly having to adjust the curriculum as IT changes, because we know IT is a very dynamic field.
The classes are good in size, so you'll get to know people and you'll make new friends. You'll interact with the environment at CSU, which is very good and positive.
I suppose all of the classes are fun. They're fairly small classes, so there's a good chance to talk to the lecturer and to the other students.
The students have greater access to the lecturers. If they have any questions, they're approachable.
And so there's a lot more face time with the lecturer. You get to actually ask them questions about the subject material and they have the time to answer you.
Learning new skills and applying them in a practical environment has been a great experience within my degree.
And employers will recognise that I have that certification. They know that I have that training.
The curriculum that we have is accredited by Australian Computer Society.
We also pay a lot of attention to what employers want, and many of our courses have industry placement attached to them, so that students spend up to a year working with an employer as part of their course. We think that hones them pretty well for what they're supposed to do, and over the last 7 years or so we've had 100% of our students that have done industry placement have been asked to work full-time for those companies.
It's very important that my degree is associated with industry partners, as I have industry placement next year and I get first-hand experience on the job.
The inclusion of industry certification in my degree is incredibly important because it enables me to transition smoothly from my degree into the workforce once I finish my study.
I graduated from CSU here in IT. I did an honours degree afterwards. I ended up going to work with IBM as an intern and then took on full-time position. I'm currently now the Communications and Liaison Manager for the IBM Regional Development Centre and absolutely love it.
LMPA with IBM and Country Energy have put together a fair bit of input into the course. We meet every 2 weeks to ensure that the interests of the students are matched against the needs of the organisation.
So the IT Masters program is comprised of 50% academic or university subjects where we teach the underlying foundational principles of IT, and 50% of industry certification subjects that map to actual industry certifications such as those provided by Microsoft or Cisco or CompTIA.
The student experience is one of our strengths. In fact, when we look at these small regional campuses, our school has many good relations with the industry giants like Microsoft, Cisco and so on.
Our higher research degree courses range from honours degrees, master programs, Doctor of Information Technology and PhD in various emerging areas of research. This is made possible due to our large staff numbers with expertise in information security, digital forensics, wireless networks, complex systems, data mining, video compression and mobile application development. Our courses are fully accredited under the Australian Government Qualifications Framework, the Australian Computer Society and with a reciprocal arrangement internationally recognised by the Hong Kong Computer Society, British Computer Society and so on. We are here to ensure support and help you to gain a quality educational experience in a safe and flexible learning environment.
So we nurture our students from the day one. We'll go to graduation. In the graduation day, we'll have lots of functions and then to see their smiley faces with their families, with their kids, and then going to dinner together as well as functions. That's all about, I guess, as the student experience. Seeing them from day one, they graduated. That's our success story, perhaps.